The last thing
Uh,
that I would love from you quickly is I talked to one of your former co-chairs of your campaign, Louisiana State Rep Ted James, earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about the first time he talked to you, how he felt homegirl vibes. And as we know, for whatever reason, there's this targeting of Black men by the Trump campaign with a lot of information about you that's not even true. So as you think about your homegirl vibes, and one of my favorite things about you is not only how well you listen to us, but when you come back, even if I'm hollering or whatever, it's always this calm, even keeled, this is just what we got to do. So if you had a moment to talk to young Black men, especially young Black men, about why it is so important this time that they vote and, vote and participate, vote and engage others. What would you say to them if this was your message that was going to go straight into their homes?
First of all, I'll say this. There is not a Black woman or man who gives birth to their son, who from the first time they hold that baby in their hand, do not start praying that the life of that child through his life will be safe and respected and valued. And that's a reality in America. We need leadership in our country who respects and values that life from the day he is born through the course of his life, in a way that understands and respects the role historically that he has played to help build this nation, and the role he plays around the world in his role of leadership. And we have so many examples of that. That history, which, by the way, Donald Trump is trying to ignore or erase. See the 619 project, 1619, right? So there is that. On the issue of voting, I would say this, and this is to everybody. From forever, they've been denying us the right to vote. That's why John Lewis shed his blood on the Edmund Pettus Bridge. They have put in place poll taxes. They have tried to purge the voter rolls. We'd be talking about Governor Stacey Abrams if the kinds of obstacles that they have tried to put in the way of Black people had not been there. You can look at after Shelby v. Holder, the United States the Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act, and almost 24 states put in place laws that were designed to suppress or intimidate Black people from voting, so much so that in North Carolina, a court of appeals said that that law was passed by that legislature with, quote, surgical precision to make it difficult for Black people to vote. And I bring all of this up, Angela, when you ask about voting, to say this. It is critical that we honor the ancestors, of which John Lewis is now one, who shed their blood for our right to vote. And for that reason that we vote. It is critical we vote because everything is on the line, from healthcare to access to capital to the criminal justice system. And the decision we make about who will be the next president of the United States will determine the outcome of all of those issues. And I would say, as the third point, this: let us sit back for a minute and ask a question, which is, why are so many powerful people trying to make it so difficult for us to vote? Why is it that so many powerful people are trying to make us confused about how we can vote, where we can vote, if we can vote? And I'll say the answer is probably obvious, because they know when we vote, things change. They know the power of our vote. They know the power of our vote. And so in this election, let us not let anyone take our power from us. They know the power of our vote. We know the power of our vote. So let's use it. Let's use it. And to all my brothers out there, I need you. We need you. Your country needs you. So please vote.